These are gonna be our 12 advanced agility drills for our advanced students or our black belt students. We're starting with 1 foot hops. Action. When we're doing our advanced or black belt drills, we are looking for an elevated challenge. We don't want more complexity, although there is some of that in here. We want just higher intensity. Now we have zigzag hops, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Action. Just like before in our basics, we want to make sure there's a shadow boxing drill or some extra motion happening after the ladder is done. Usually hitting heavy bags, wave masters, or pads is a great way to finish off the ladder so we're not getting a big cluster here at the beginning, people waiting in line. Next is our Z hops. Do it together. Action. They're going in and outside the ladder as they go all the way down. Remember, we're gonna get stricter on them for touching the ladder or making any kind of mistakes, like 5 burpees or even higher, 7 or 10, giving more severe consequences for this level of student is something that's gonna really motivate them and push them to be their best. Next up, we have Z distance jumps. So now they're on the outside ladder, they're jumping as far as they can jump. Action. Well, there are other versions of distance jumps. We do not want to limit our students. If they can make it across in 2 or 3 jumps, we want to encourage that athleticism. And then we talk to our older students about keeping themselves safe and not having to jump so far. Now we have our jack hop squats that can go in. And action. They're squatting as low as they can. They're going into a squat. You can change this into a middle stance. You can even change it to front stances or back stances or whatever you can think of. It's the lowering of the hips that's really important here, really dropping their body weight. Next up, we have our sideways hops. Turn. Action. With a lot of these drills that work one side, you can have them when they come back around, turn around and do the other side, facing the other direction, just to make sure that both sides get equal amounts of work. Next up, we're going to be having our sideways sprinters. Return. Knees up high. Action. Very much like sideways running, but we really want the knees driving towards the ceiling, really creating the athletic explosion from the ground. Next up, we have our bear crawl forward. Especially when we start getting into more ground fighting concepts and ideas, proprioception, body awareness becomes a big issue. So getting the students to know where their hands and feet are being placed, a great way to start getting that idea in their head. Action. And keeping track of the hands and feet that move in the ladder is more difficult, so you're guaranteed that they're going to do more exercise as they begin to mess up. Next up is our karaoke. Sideways. Action. Crossing in front and behind the legs provides another challenge. Working the hips, working the thighs. This is really good, especially when we start talking about X stances and different kinds of steps that start crossing our legs intentionally at the higher levels of training. Next up, we have our push-ups. Action. You want to make sure both hands remain in every square. You're going to get a lot of fatigue here. All of the sideways motion really works the chest and the shoulders. So even though it's not that many push-ups, you're going to notice the added motion makes it difficult enough to really provide your students with a challenge. And just like before, you can have them turn around and face the other way when they come back the next time around. Really make sure they're hitting both sides of their body evenly as possible. Next up is 180 jumps. Action. When we have our students start jumping and rotating, this really challenges the highest level of physical fitness that humans can do. Rotating is its own challenge, jumping off the ground is its own challenge. Putting these things together, you're guaranteed to get students who are going to struggle with this. You can upgrade this to a 360 if you really want that next level of performance. Last but not least, number 12, the final one, jump, sparring step and turn. They're going to be in a fighting stance here, and action. They're stepping over, turning. So they're working on both kinds of sparring steps, not just moving laterally, but also how to turn. You can use this in conjunction with different punches. You can do this with different kinds of techniques like elbows and knees. You can add anything you want here in this space. Just getting them to comfortable with the idea of moving. A lot of times our footwork drills are just in the air. The ladder can be a fantastic tool to help them get a visualization for how far or how close they should be stepping across the ladder. Use these 12 advanced drills. If you haven't yet, go check out the basic drills. You put them together for an awesome workout. You can have your students do 30 seconds for each one. You can have them do one for 3 or 4 minutes. Really mixing and matching these is going to give you the best result possible for either as a student if you want to get better at moving your feet, or as an instructor if you want to spice up your classes and provide different modes of locomotion, different modes of movement to really help your students be the best that they can be. Is that?
Yes,
Wow.
yes, I can.